Happy Homebrew Weekend! Sunday, the 7th of September, just cracked over 3 o'clock on the dot. Happy Father's Day for those fathers in Australia. I think it's Father's Day here and not elsewhere, but hope you've had a lovely day. Happy Father's Day to those of you who aren't particularly fathers, but, have that role as a caregiver to children. I got the gift. I knew I was going to get. I got the 5-liter keg, the 5-liter barrel. Sorry, from Kegland. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about it. And what I'm going to do today, as part of our homebrew weekend, is show you how to set it up and what you have to do before you can start using it. So, because this is a brand new keg, right? Because this is brand new, got to stop calling it a keg. It's a barrel. Because it's a brand new barrel, you have to kind of leak test it. And so what you get in this kit, you get this barrel, which is awesome, and you get like the stand, and you kind of make the stand, you put the thing, and the kids were really excited to give that to me this morning, and I was really excited to get it. I'm going to try and keep this for as long as possible, the cap end, the bell end, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I want to go through that and tell you how to set these up, because there is a little bit. There actually isn't that much. You fill them up with water, leak test them, and if they leak anywhere, you beeswax them. And then you can put whatever you want in there. And while I do that, I'm going to drink a fucking beer, because I spend most of my children, my darlings are sick. So Charlie's okay, but we got to worry about Gracie a little bit because she's got other things going on. But we're supposed to go to some Father's Day thing today, and we've pulled out because we don't want to be those people who get the rest of everyone else's kids sick. I hate that a lot because I'm not a good sick person. So we spent the morning, we did a walk, we did the whole thing, and hang out with the kids, and it was lovely. And George has just taken the kids to see her dad for Father's Day, because they're already sick, and I needed some time to do the retaining wall at the back. And I'm not sure if you have children or if you've worked with children, but children retaining walls are dangerous, so they needed to go. So I'm tired and I'm dirty. I've had a lot of Big Shed beer today. Well, not a lot. I've had a Big Shed Jetty Jumper, which is the little cheeky one, the Session. I've had the Big Shed F Yeah. Now moving on to the Franken Brown. Second only to the Californicator, American IPA, West Coast IPA by Big Shed. And the Franken Brown was apparently Big Shed beer's first ever recipe. When I did the brewing course at TAFE and learnt and was qualified to become a brewer, the lecturer at the time, Nelson, fantastic man, South Australian brewing royalty, told us a story about the Big Shed boys and their first commercial beer, which was the Franken Brown, and essentially the first recipe they ever had or brewed has remained the same because it was perfect from the get-go. So well done. Yum. Now, there's a trick I learned from a friend of mine, Chris. He used to be Cringeworthy Homebrew on the internets, but now he's something else. He rides bikes now. Hopefully he's still brewing beer, but he's doing like tons of mountain biking stuff. I watch him all the time, but I'm a silent watcher. And he taught me something. It's how they do it in San Fran. So what you do when you go and buy beers, like, because I do have a couple of cheekies on my own. I do some work on the laptop and do it. You buy your drinking beer that you want to drink right away, whether that be your session ale, your lager, or your American IPA, or whatever it could be. So I normally get a Big Shed F Yeah, and I also buy the Franken Brown at the same time. And the reason is that you drink the F Yeah cold. because it goes down really well cold, right? And as you're drinking that, it's allowing the Frankenbrown to warm up. And so I walk back with 2 pints, and it looks like I'm having it for 2 people. It's just for me because I'm that kind of guy. So thank you, Chris. You've changed the way I drink beer at craft beer establishments, and I thank you for it. Now, here's what we're going to do. I brought some glasses actually because I was going to do a couple of little, just cheeky little tastes of the peanut butter and coffee lager, what we brewed, and just see. That doesn't. It sort of smells like it's not ready. We'll see. Oh, you can coffee lager, peanut butter lager. Needs more bubbles. Needs more bubbles. I'm not going to review them yet. Oh, I like that. Coffee lager is better than the peanut butter lager. Who would have thought? Probably not enough peanut butter in the peanut butter lager, but I want more bubbles. They need to sit for longer. They haven't sat for long enough. They're not ready. So let's get onto prepping this barrel. So one big thing that you need to know if you get one of these, this is a lovely Kegland one with a lovely grommet holding the top in, is that when you pour, you need some airflow. So you just need to crack that little grommet seal and then open it up, you know. So what we want to do right now is fill it up with some water. Fuck, I thought I had my thing here. I don't. Okay, hang on. All right, I got to be quick. Because my shitty camera and SD card are fucking out. Sorry, I had to get my funnel. Otherwise, I'm not that good at pouring into anything. Fill you up. Now, this thing from Kegland's actually kind of sick because there's no like. Sometimes you can get these with bladders or internal liners and all this stuff. There is none of that with this mother. You just kind of, it's just American oak. And before you ask, this isn't going to be full of mead or beer or anything like that at the moment. I have some very lovely fortified wine from Portridi Wines, known for their fortifieds actually, that I'm going to put in here to age, and I'm going to put some very nice brandy in with it. Because yeah, I bought like 5 liters cheap because they're like it needs to age for another couple of years, and I tasted it. It still tasted good, but it's one of those I've got to I actually have to do it. So this was a necessary purchase, believe it or not. Come on. Okay, we're putting all 5 liters in because I want it to kind of touch like all the sides. Like you could kind of do this over a few days where you roll the keg or the barrel, but I'm just filling this fucker up. Okay? And now, so you get your barrel, your stand, and you also get this lovely beeswax, this wax. And the idea is that if there is any seepage, which you need to check after 24 hours, you coat it and do it again until such a point where there is no seepage. Now what I'm going to do, because this beer is, the peanut butter beer is, you know what they're going to do when they judge that? Because I put this in for judging. They're just going to say that's fucking diacetyl. I'm just letting some water run through. And I'm going to do that. Now you see how I did that because there was no thing there? If you try to pour from your spigot with that fully tight and shut, it won't work properly, right? You have to push a little bit of air and then it starts to flow properly. See? Much worse flow. So close that up. Get rid of you. Another little taste of the coffee lager. It's not shit. That might be a bit shit, the peanut butter lager. The coffee lager, not shit. So it's really hard to judge those against this lovely meow. Big Shed beer, because this is fantastic, like amazingly fantastic. So, anyway, I hope you've had a lovely day. Hope you're brewing good beer. Hope you're doing good things with beer. I am making more progress now. I'm back into it. I'm fixing the garage. I'm doing some stuff outside. I'm getting, brew space, workspace, organized. Everything's happening. We're getting back into the swing of things. I just now need to get the boys involved because they are worse than fucking useless. Unless I'm pulling their pants down to help them have a piss. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll come back to this. One of the next homebrew weekends will be me filling this up with some delicious port. Hopefully trying the coffee and the peanut butter lager with a little bit more spritz. And if not, if I fail that, I'll wait. We've got the ABCSA coming up next weekend. All right. So I'll give you my results from that. I've got like nine beers, 6 beers, 3 meads going into that. All right. I'll see you on the next one.